Greetings to the community of narrative analysts and trope enthusiasts, as we dive deep today into the 187-day contract that has become the emotional heart of the global phenomenon Arafta, starring Emin Gunung and İlsu Demisi. The premise of a forced marriage built on a foundation of debt and secret vengeance is a classic storytelling device, yet the way it has been executed in the 2025 to 2026 season has breathed new life into the enemies to lovers genre. On platforms like Amazon MX Player in India and Video in Indonesia, the ticking clock of Ets Karahan's 187-day plan has created a unique sense of urgency that differentiates the show from the often meandering pace of traditional long-form dramas. This specific duration serves as a high-pressure environment for the characters, where every day counts toward the eventual expiration of their bond, forcing them to confront their feelings within a strictly defined time frame that the audience is constantly tracking alongside them. The psychological tension of the 187 days is particularly effective because of the contrasting motivations of the leads. While Ets is focused on the destruction of the Yildirim family, the audience is focused on the construction of a genuine emotional connection between him and Merkin. Emin Gunung's portrayal of Ets as a man who is cursed by his own plan has resonated deeply with fans, who have filled Reddit threads with detailed breakdowns of the subtle shifts in his behavior as he realizes that his revenge is becoming a trap for his own heart. On the other hand, İlsu Demisi has been praised for her ability to navigate the forced marriage trope with a level of dignity that avoids the typical victim narrative, instead turning Merkin into a character who uses her 187 days to slowly dismantle the walls Ets has built around himself. This battle of wills is what has driven the show to 850 million views, as the global audience waits to see which will win when the deadline arrives: the desire for blood or the desire for love. Beyond the script, the contract marriage trope has sparked a wider discussion about the cultural resonance of arranged or conditional unions in the various international markets where Arafta is currently a top-tier success. In many of the 19 territories where the show has been licensed, the themes of family honor, debt, and the redemptive power of a difficult marriage are deeply rooted in local traditions, making the story of Ets and Merkin feel both exotic and incredibly familiar. This cross-cultural bridge is a testament to the universal language of the DZ format, which excels at distilling complex human emotions into relatable, high-stakes narratives. The fact that the series was able to transition from a digital experiment to a linear television success on Canal 7 proves that even in an age of fragmented media, a well-executed trope with the right lead actors can still command a massive, unified audience. As we look toward the 100 episodes of Season 2, the primary question for the writers is how to maintain this tension once the original 187-day contract has inevitably been broken or evolved into something more permanent. The aftermath of a forced marriage is a fertile ground for drama, as it forces the characters to ask if their feelings are real or merely a byproduct of the intense situation they were forced into. Fans are already speculating that the second season will introduce a new contract, or a different kind of ticking clock, to keep the audience on the edge of their seats, perhaps involving the legal fallout of their union, or a new external threat to the Karahan Empire. Regardless of the specific plot twists, the foundation built by Emin and İlsu in that first 187-day cycle has ensured that the global audience is now permanently invested in their journey. In your opinion, does the contract marriage trope work better when the characters are forced together by financial debt? Or does the element of secret revenge add a necessary layer of grit to the story?